Fouled the red.
He fouled the red. What a shame. Declared it immediately, but I'm sure Stephen Hendry will come forward and shake the hand of Ken Doherty. Well, he's going to carry on, but it won't count. He declared the foul on himself. So he's going to see if he could have made a century. Very unusual to see this happen. And he's got the double, and he's on the black, but the century, if he gets it, isn't going to count. Well, I've never seen anything like this in the history of the game, Steve, where a match has continued after a player has played a foul shot. And Ken just said, I haven't had a break this high for don't know how long. Great friends, these two.
You can sit down now, you're all right.
Just checking the train times there, Stephen was. Just unscrewing his cue.
105.
We talked about Stephen going back to Octorada. There was a lovely little Irish song that went, "It's a long way to Octorada." I think it was Tipperary the song was about. But great to see Stephen Hendry enjoying himself here.
Oh yeah, of course. He'd have liked to have been potting these balls, I know that. This is a great break, even though it's illegal.
116.
Well, the referee's still calling it as 116, so in theory that should be the highest break ever made in the history of Pop Black, but it's not going to count. But it's all about who wins the frame, and has he fluked the black to finish it off? Not quite. It's been a very entertaining frame of snooker, but it's the provisional world number one who beats the current world number one, Stephen Hendry. Ken Doherty goes through to the semi-final.
Well, Stephen, I thought that was a fantastic long red you potted.
Lovely. I thought a long way to travel for that long red, and then to sit in my chair. A lot of comfy chair though.
But you didn't actually play a bad shot, so you can at least you can go home knowing you didn't play a bad shot.
I know. Actually, I know. Got dragged into a safety game again, and that was potted the ball, and then I sat and watched. That was a great break he made, to be honest. And
it was, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
I like the way he made you have it as well. When he fouled the red, he just carried on. He wanted to go as well.
I know the jokes, the chirpiness and everything was coming out afterwards. I wanted to kill him.
Well, Ken, that's a fantastic start.
Well, it's not often you get the chance to take the mickey out of Stephen. Like, normally he just pummels me, so I had to take advantage of the situation while it arose, But it was a bit of fun, yeah, it was.
Yeah, but what about the break as well?
Yeah, well, it wasn't bad, was it?
When you've got one frame of snooker, you're coming in
I've been practicing
cold.
hard for this tournament, Johnny. I've put in a lot of hours, and I've really dedicated now. I'm really knuckling down, so.
I'm looking forward to the semi with Mark Williams.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good bit of fun. I mean, the place is amazing. There's a nice little atmosphere as well. It's a little bit more relaxed, I know Stephen wasn't that relaxed. I thought he was a bit nervous at the beginning, but he did pot a good red, I must say.
Well done. You can go home now. You don't have to listen to him anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, great to see a fair bit of banter between the players here in the RAC club. And this is the situation. It was Peter Ebdon who was the winner against Graham Dott. He's now up against the 1998 world champion John Higgins. And Mark Williams, with that victory over Sean Murphy, is the man who'll take on Ken Doherty. All of them world champions in this championship, now at the semi-final stage. And everyone indeed seems to have loosened up after lunch, because hospitality, shall we say, has been flowing. All of the players have been enjoying a very nice lunch with the RAC members in the club here. And Stephen Hendry, I think the players, I trust the players were on mineral water. I'm not sure about the members, however. But Graham Dott, certainly nothing to lose now. He's out. John Higgins looking forward to his match a little later on. And Ken Doherty, I think he was trying to show he's trying to sling us out there. No, sorry, Ken, we watch your every move in this championship. Well, here we are. I say the hospitality's been flowing. I think everybody is relaxed and ready for the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, are we not? Yes, good. I'm very glad to hear it. And so indeed is Steve Davis. Steve, this must bring back memories of the 70s and 80s when Pop Black was at its height. Does it bring back memories for you of some of the great names, the Reardons, the Mountjoys?
Yes, I mean, my first ever television appearance was in Pot Black, and I played Fred Davis, and I was eyes wide open going up to Pebble Mill Studios up there in the BBC, and it was held during the Christmas period. And we were the only people in the rooms at the time at the TV studios, and it was the first time I ever wore makeup when I played. And now I've got the same.
Now he never takes it off.
Now I've got the same makeup artist as you. It's
Yes, you do,
fantastic.
yeah.
You know.
Yes,
How
it's
things
just
have changed.
The polyfiller goes on for us both, definitely. But a lot of people say when Pot Black finished its run in the 80s and the early 90s, there was one which you won in 1991, of course, it perhaps had lost a bit of relevance because everyone was transfixed by the longer frame matches. What would you say the relevance is these days?
Yeah, well, it did lose that because you know, the World Championship and all the ranking tournaments took precedence. But now all of a sudden I think we have a situation where we're living in a fast food world, so to speak, and we want quicker results. And you're still going to get the best players winning, even if it's a shorter distance race, because the best players do cope with the pressure the best. So possibly a one-frame shootout now has more relevance than it did back then. At the time it was a showcase. Now perhaps, you know, you've got the best one-frame player in the world.
Well, there's no weak names in this draw anyway.
No, even the commentators are world champions. I mean, Dennis is up there, 85 final.
Apparently. Who did he beat that time? Yeah, OK, we'll move on. All right, well, it's semi-final time, and I think this does deserve the big build-up, so our MC, Richard Bear, will do the honours. All yours, Richard.